Warning, this video contains spoilers for Age of Extinction. You have been warned.
Get in the van! It's a Sunday cider afternoon. It's AA in a week, less than a week. This time AA, this time next week we'll be on the way home.
No, yeah, actually, no.
We'll be home by now, probably.
We would be at least on our way home.
Yeah.
I was going to say we'd be in the van, but we would be in the van because we'd be driving home.
Yes.
Yeah, we won't be drinking.
Well, I won't be drinking now, so. Yes, so it is just round the corner, people. Just round the corner. We're all very excited. I just watched Dave's video. He's gone insane, as usual.
I have seen it. But then again, you know me.
You don't watch anything, really.
I don't watch anything.
You just watch Age of Extinction legally online.
No, I watched Age of Extinction at the cinema because I worked there for free. Not that it fucking mattered. I wouldn't.
I just figured something out. I have not paid to see one Transformers film because Dash has always bought me a ticket, or you got me a ticket.
Yeah. So the thing is, money is still going in Michael Bay's pocket, where it probably shouldn't be.
No, gives him a bigger ego. Apparently that Turtles movie's quite good.
Well, he's not directing it. That's the thing.
Isn't he?
No, he's just producing it.
Ah, so the director's going to shut up every now and again, I suppose.
Who knows? Who knows?
Stop it! I'm not doing that. Yeah, but Aliens would have been better. No. You can't call them teenage alien mutant. I don't fucking.
Teenage alien ninja. No.
Turtles from space. Space turtles.
Teenage alien tits and explosions is what it would have been called if Bay was directing it.
Where the fuck's this gun? Sorry, I did a question.
And there would have been some slightly sort of
there you go.
Dodgy racial jokes going on as well.
Tell me about it. Hello. Have I said hello yet? I can't remember.
I don't think it matters. We just showed up.
All I know is Adam West is looking at you in the back of the head, burning his eyes in the back of your skull.
Someone's stolen his light bright pieces.
Right. As some of you might know, I did do another question thingy. This is purely for auto assembly. So I've got 2 pages because I did another one as well. So Rob, if you would like the honours to read the names as well, because I know they like to hear themselves.
Right then. This is from Ian Pyatt. Hello.
Hello.
Have either of you ever had something signed by one of the many voice actors? And if you have, what did you have signed? No.
No.
No. I got blanked by Greg Berger.
That was funny. That was the funniest. That was that what time? 2008?
Yes.
I think it was the last.
We've told this story.
Have
so,
we?
Yeah.
Oh, it's still funny though.
It's still funny.
Because George was there and he was laughing as well, so was I. There we go.
Brad Rhodes. Hello. How many skifflers are you going to beat up with meat products this year?
The average amount? What's the average amount?
6, isn't it?
6.
Brad again.
Depends how much meat we've had. There you go. Brad again.
Brad again. A child pushes in front of you and picks up a figure that you're looking at buying. He usually turns to you and says, and this turns to you and says, she turns to you and asks, "This is good, yeah?" And your response is, "Yeah, really good, but there's a better one over there," pointing at the worst table in the hall. Let me have a look at that. Takes toy off child, purchases toy and shrugs at the child's tears of realization. Tell child, "Yeah, that's really good." Child buys toy. Nothing nice happens as a result because karma isn't real. D. End child.
D.
I would use my age, size, and beard as an advantage.
Just the beard.
Just the beard.
Just the beard would do the advantage.
I would just look. I'd give him the old man stare. Because I can do that now because I'm in my 30s.
You can get in trouble for that old man
stare. No. It's not the pedo stare is very different. The pedo stare is sort of will get me arrested.
Tell what it is yet?
The old man stare is that sort of stare that a teacher would give you when you know you're doing.
Oh, you mean that vile hatred stare?
Yes.
That I'm going to rip your soul out if you don't do as I say.
Because once you reach a certain age, you can do the old man stare.
I can't do it. I'm too young.
You'll get there. You turn 30, so
this year I turn 30.
You turn 30, so you'll start to develop very quickly. So you just do the old man stare, and they sort of put it down, and you pick it up, and
the whole.
No, that's just overdoing it. It's all about subtle. It's all about the eyes.
Not a teacher in our school. I remember
the best old man stare I've seen very recently is Peter Capaldi. His bollocking face.
Oh, that's just a bollocking face for you. There you go. Next one.
Sammy.
Sammy's got 2 from me and you.
Sammy's got 2.
1 for you.
1 for me. Alright then. Since you've been composing music and the ominous voice, what are your biggest influences under musical composing, and what have you been the pieces of music you've been proud of? Let's see. I mean, I suppose it's a difficult one. I mean, I enjoy a lot of people. I mean, I suppose my favourite composers are Brian Tyler's a big influence. His Children
of June one, isn't it?
Yeah, his Children of June soundtrack was the first thing of his I heard, and I thought it was fantastic. John Williams, obviously, you can't go without a bit of John Williams. Steve Jablonsky, but then again, he and Tyler have a very similar sort of style. Although I think I'd say Tyler is slightly better with melody. Hans Zimmer. Now Zimmer, this is going to be a sort of contentious point. Now Zimmer, I don't rate as a composer. I rate him as a sound engineer. That man can craft sound like no other. But ask him to write a ditty, he couldn't. He sucks with melody. And there's a lot of others, but by and large, Jeremy Soule, Elder Scrolls, yeah.
Oh yeah, I do like that.
But the pieces I'm most proud of, the pieces I'm most proud of are my original ones. Brass Monday.
Oh yeah.
Brass Monday, I think, is the one that I set out to do something different to what I usually do, and I think I succeeded pretty damn well. But yeah. So the question for Will is: since going to auto assembly, what kind of life-changing, what has been a life-changing experience for you?
I bought a house.
Not just any house. My house.
Yeah. My house now.
His house now. His house, his rules. Anyway.
Next question from Sammy again.
Right. Also, for both of you, what has been the worst or slightly less enjoyable experience since you've had since going to auto assembly the longest? Captain Cockrot.
Oh, Captain Cockrot.
Captain Cockrot.
Oh, he's going to be really bad this year because it's meant to be really, really hot.
He's going to kill us all.
Oh, we're all going to die. He's just going to squat and that's it. It's going to be over.
He's going to be wearing shorts as well, isn't it?
It's going to be on the front page saying 800 nerds killed in gas attack. Man held for questioning and later killed the police force.
Yes. There'll be news reports of a massive chemical attack on central Birmingham, on the outskirts of Birmingham.
Yes.
Right. Okay. So John Hughes asks, after 10 experiences of AA, what keeps bringing you back other than the plastic?
People.
Well, it has been recently.
People.
For the last, I don't know, 5
years.
For the last 5 years.
Since we started staying for the whole weekend.
Yes.
It's been more sociable than.
We've been enjoying the social aspect because previously we'd just come for a few hours in the day on a Saturday.
Yeah, we came for I think we left about just after midday.
Yeah.
When we got. Do you remember that one time though? Remember this when the Shockwave and Soundwave, those two really good cosplay cars
Yes,
were there?
we stuck around for a
because
little bit
we were sat in the actual one. It was the when was it? The Britannia? No, Britannia. What one?
Clarendon Suites.
Clarendon Suites, and they were serving food, and we had some really bad sausage and chips. Really expensive, bad sausage and chips.
The food wasn't great, and it was really overpriced. It was like £5 for a plate of chips. I mean, fuck that. I mean, even where I work, we don't. Well, we do actually charge that much. We do charge that, but this was like 5 years ago. You wouldn't expect to pay that sort of money for that.
Because Swerve's calf's back again, or whatever you call it.
Swerve's Diner.
Swerve's Diner.
Come to Swindle's Bar.
Swindle's Bar's better. Yes. No food though.
No food.
Might have some crisps.
Might have
possibly.
Maybe some crisps. Maybe a pepperami.
We are going to a cash and carry beforehand, so
yeah.
We will load up some stuff.
Lots of booze.
I wouldn't say lots of booze. Enough to fill the. No, I'm not going to fill the van because we're going to get in the van.
No, we will have a few crates. We have a few crates and a fair few bottles.
Yeah.
So
I'll be bringing along these because I like these top apples.
I won't be drinking this. I'll pretty much be on the mean all day.
No, because you got the shits in the morning. And you want your breakfast, don't you?
This is very true. But I will be on the mead anyway.
At least you get 2 attempts. Speaking of mead.
Right. What flavour mead shall I bring? This is from Gruff Adam. All of them. I want to sample each and every one of those flavours. They all sound lovely. Right then. From Gerard. If you had to fail and spend your money on a monumental piece of shit you'd regret buying before the weekend, what would you choose? Question goes to both.
A monumental piece of shit that I would spend my... Is this the fact because you have that need to spend? If
I was going to spend, I got just over 500 quid to play with. Well, actually I have slightly less, but I have around about that sort of money. And I was going to spend that on one monumental piece of shit. There isn't that much.
No.
I don't know. There isn't that much that expensive that's genuinely
You
shit.
could just go and buy 500 bumblebees.
I mean,
Dark of the Moon.
Basically buy up the rest of all the various shelf warmers.
Nope.
Shelf warmers.
Nope.
More
I'll tell you
than
what.
needs to, man.
I would just go and buy lots and lots of Pretenders.
What, like Gerard's done?
Yeah. And then sit there and look at them and think.
The thing is, the stuff at that sort of price, right? 500 quid would get you an Overlord.
Yeah.
And that's not a bad bot.
It's not a monumental piece of shit.
No.
It's just a very expensive bot, and you'd be going.
500 quid. 500 quid might even get you a Black Zarek.
What? Minus cancer.
Minus cancer. Minus gold plastic cancer. 500 quid would get you a Fort Max.
What? Do you pop a
vintage Fort Max?
Sealed in box.
Maybe. Well, a loose vintage Fort Max. It would get you a reissue, no problem.
But then that still doesn't answer the question. Monumental piece of shit.
But the thing is, for that sort of price, you're not going to get a piece of shit. There will always be some. It'll either be a good bot or have a certain degree of prestige attached to it.
Yes. For that price, yes.
For that sort of money,
you have to. The only thing I can't really think of it, unless you're an idiot and you spend like £15 on Avenger Fallen Voyage of Megatron.
Fuck you. You
right.
bought me another one anyway.
Yeah, I still can't remember doing that. I still don't remember doing that. So, Gerard, as the question is, there's always something better out there.
Carl asks, would you like some spoo? I've got a question for you, Carl. What the fuck is spoo?
Isn't that stuff you get on your nails sometimes?
Isn't that the sort of bits of dried shit that stick your ass hairs together?
That sounds about right, actually. So no.
No, I wouldn't like some spoo. Who's going to drink the most mead?
That's from John Hughes again.
From John? Me.
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 Hang on, whose mead is it?
Who's fucking driving home?
True, the Saturday night I will not be drinking that much because Sunday I've got to drive home. But I'm not going to the afternoon, so I've got to eat to.
Knowlesy asks, which is the one for the both dreamed of owning?
Is this
right now?
I know what yours is right now.
Right now, Triptychon. In terms of G1, I want a Triptychon.
To be fair, I actually wouldn't mind Triptychon as well, even though I've got no room for it.
But in terms of my most immediate concern, Triptychon is kind of like a pipe dream. I'm not gonna find it for a decent price for a little while unless they bother reissuing it. In which case I get the reissue. But right now I want an MP10. I've been gunning for an MP10 for a while. I can't find one for a decent price.
Well, mine was MP Soundwave, and well, I'm getting him. So there's no argument. There's no thing about it. Dream of owning. Anything I've dreamed of owning, but I honestly don't.
A masterpiece of Galvatron.
Oh, that'd be lovely. The closest you're going to get is that Mania King.
Yeah.
It's the closest you're going to get.
But that's sort of more of a Voyager size, so it's quite nice with the generation.
Yeah, it does. It fits quite nicely. Right, so yeah, okay.
I might pick up a Mania King if I find one there.
As if you got one, yeah.
Yeah. Right then. Ian asks, are you going to ask whoever's serving at the bar if they can make you both an Esther Ranson better than Richie and Eddie did in Bond? Why do they call it an Esther Ranson? Because it pulls your gums back over your teeth. No.
No, because we want to stay in the hotel.
Yeah.
We don't be carted off.
No.
For being weirdos. Oh, fucking hell. What happened? Dave. I don't think you watch these videos because they're too long.
From Smith did you ever fall out of a toys when you were kids, or was it just Double the Army? Yeah, we did. I remember one Christmas. we got like an entire Ghostbusters set.
We didn't get the Firehouse then.
We didn't get the Firehouse, but we got
everything else.
We got all 4 Ghostbusters, a bunch of ghosts, Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, Slimer, Ecto 1 and Ecto 2. He hogged Ecto 1 for the best part of a month. I didn't get to play with that at all.
Yeah.
Cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, so we fell out over that. Did we Turtles as well? No, we didn't, because we had...
No.
Because you had your favourites, I had my favourite.
I had Leo and Raph, I think.
I had Mike and Donatello, yeah, because Donatello was my favourite one.
And you had Splinter, I had Shredder.
Yeah.
And that was about all we really needed.
And then you got...
Well, we had Bebop and Rocksteady, didn't we?
Oh yeah, those two as well. And then we got those, remember those horrible Transformer ones?
They're basically Shellformers, what they were.
No, my one wasn't.
No,
I've still got Splinter. Splinter was actually quite well done.
Splinter was alright, it sort of turned inside out.
Yeah.
And Shredder was a shelf woman.
Yeah, it's basically him with a massive cloak. He followed on, and he pushed his head down and put this little drill on the top of it, and that was his little dig.
Yeah, I mean, you could take. I actually took that cloak off, and it transformed into the drill. No
without
problem.
Shredder.
And Shredder was just kind of like this naked dude with that weird pose he had.
Yeah.
We had that sort of one hand up here, one hand down there, sort of like that, and the legs were bent, and he had that really crap face mold.
Oh, that's not bad. I've shown you a picture of the one from the new film, The Toy, haven't I?
Yeah, that's
made
even
out of
worse.
blue tack.
That's even worse. It looks like someone stuck blue tack on it and just sort of carved the shapes of the shit. Righty, from
Matt.
Matt Clark. Should I drink Adam's mead? Yes, you should.
Yes, you should.
Yes, you should.
Don't even ask permission. Just take it off him and drink it. Even if he's drinking
Because
it
if you
himself.
don't drink the mead, you're going to drink milk, and no one wants to be a milk drinker.
Soft-livered milk drinker.
Soft-livered
Oh
milk
look,
drinker.
Matt's got another one.
Do you have the need? The need for mead? Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
I haven't drunk it for a while, to be fair.
I've been playing Skyrim again, so yes, the need for mead is
so
quite
have I
strong.
actually. So have I been playing that as well. Right, last one from the Mighty Grimlock, Stu.
If you were walking down the aisle of a supermarket, I thought he was going to say walking down the aisle to a wrestling ring. No. If you walked down an aisle in a supermarket and saw a granny struggling with a case of vodka, which flavour pot noodle would you use to put out the fire with? I don't know.
Beef one was horrible.
I like the beef one.
I don't know. I don't
I
like.
like most flavours.
I think because I had a bad one once.
The Bombay Bad Boy. I kind of like the taste, but it's a little. It's too hot for.
Just don't put the sauce in.
It's not a. Yeah. I mean, I like Bombay Bad Boy, but
Well, that's the last
it's too
question.
hot.
We
It's
don't
too
know.
hot for a snack kind of thing.
That's the thing. That's the thing about hot food makes you laugh. Why would you go to a curry place and order the hottest thing on the menu? You won't be able to taste the food at all. You're just sitting there sweating and scalding.
It's basically saying, right, give me something that will make me look like I've been masturbating for a month. It's really hot. Why did I do this? More naan bread.
Rub my eyes. Oh no!
Oh no.
Right, so no, we don't know.
Goes home, has a wank. Oh no!
It burns.
It burns.
Puts water on it. It's a bad thing to do.
He just dips his dick in the fridge. Traps it.
He just pulls out the ice cream he's been saving.
He just gets a cornetto out of the fridge.
Leaves it on slightly too long, gets frostbite.
Has it amputated.
And it falls off. So the moral of the story is, don't eat spicy food, no wanker. So to answer that question,
What was the question?
something about
Pot noodles.
pot noodle put a fire
fires.
out with a granny with a case of vodka.
I the sweet and sour because I never liked it.
No, I don't like that either. Sweet and sour. We'll go with
Sweet
that.
and sour.
We'll go with that. Right, as the question's over, because that was not many. Because you people don't like asking questions. But you can ask us at AA anyway. Yeah. Actually, don't.
Don't
ask too many
bother us.
questions, yeah.
If you see us, don't talk to us. If we want to speak to you, we'll speak to you. Don't approach us. Otherwise, our entourage will remove
No,
you.
it's something involving gums and screwdrivers.
Something about guns and screwdrivers, yeah. And not sonic ones either.
And if you're picking up a bottle that I want, I will push you down and get it myself. Because I've done that before. I've let people buy bottles that I've wanted. Because I've been nice. Not this year. No.
No, ruthless.
Ruthless cunt I'm going to be. I don't care if it's a small child.
I was gonna buy that Henke Thundercracker, wasn't I? At one point, and then you said, "Oh, I wanted it. I wanted it."
No,
So
that was a Starscream. Because I hadn't got the Starscream.
No, yes. Oh yeah, it was there.
£35 one.
35 quid. I wanted it. I've got one now anyway, so. But
There you go,
I let him have it.
Yeah, because I really wanted one. Because all I had was a Classics one, with a Universe Classics one, which looked shite, to be fair. Then they melted it.
Of course, I pointed out there was an MP Thundercracker knocking about.
I did not that. I just went and bought it.
Yeah.
For a lot cheaper than you can buy it online.
Considerably.
A lot cheaper. There's
Considerably.
nothing wrong with it. Well, the box was slightly damaged, but
No,
the box was
it
fine.
yeah.
He's in the loft at the moment. He's in stasis. He's hibernating. I wouldn't mind to get one of that new Mastery Sunstorm.
I kind of want the Sunstorm as well. Because I want to customise that shit. I want to put some LEDs in the chest and just have that fucking glowing fusion core shit going on.
You make one that just makes him so you press a button so he dismantles himself.
No, I'm not going for the Age of Extinction aesthetic. I'm not going for that sort of Creo bot look.
Yes, we Creo Transformers.
Considerably better than Dark of the Moon, because I
Yeah.
fucking hate that film.
Yeah.
I never want to watch that again. It's
Better than Revenge of the
It's
Fallen.
slightly better than Revenge of the Fallen, not quite as good as the first. Lockdown was actually pretty good.
He is a good villain.
Lockdown was good. Everyone else barely got fucking named, right? Crosshairs and Drift weren't mentioned by name at all.
You never see Crosshairs transform. You see Drift transform once from helicopter, then he never has helicopter again. So where the fuck did he scan the car from?
Yeah, and Bumblebee I noticed is acting more like Shia LaBeouf in this movie.
God. Well, they had to replace him somehow, didn't they?
Yeah.
See, it's still the question is...
right, Drift, right, basically. Drift I always saw was one of those sort of like was like basically a sort of like Japanese drift racer who was basically a Japanese version of a chav, but with, you know, more money and more skills.
Yes.
Instead they just turn him into a fucking samurai in this, which is just kind of like so blatantly cliche.
Yeah, it was a bit.
Drift had the Japanese influence, but he wasn't like full on Mr. Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto.
He had the fucking proper samurai mask on as well,
Yeah.
which was nice, but nah. And Crosshairs was just a bit...
Crosshairs was...
just a cunt, to be fair, wasn't he?
I don't even get why he was in it.
And Hound was
And they missed a trick with Drift. They could have made a complete Mary Sue, like he is in the comics and stuff, but no.
And the new Decepticons and Galvatron were a bit...
Galvatron didn't look...
There was no point
Didn't even... There was no callback to any previous version of Galvatron at all.
apart from the name.
At all. He was sort of like a hybrid of Galvatron and Nemesis Prime.
Yeah. I thought that was Nemesis when I first saw the pictures of him. Or at least Motor
I was kind of hoping that was Motormaster. No, it's Galvatron.
Because that would have been awesome.
What a pile of ass that one.
Actual combiner that looks good.
Yeah.
Have you seen the new toy combiner for Menasor?
Yes.
I don't like it.
I like
It's five of them. No, there's one more than it normally is. Because you put one on the chest. Which looks weird.
The Menasor is actually based on an Optimus Prime mold.
Yeah, that IDW one, yeah.
The IDW Prime. It looks far better as Menasor than it does as Prime.
Prime looks odd.
The Prime version looks shit. I'd get the Menasor, no problem.
Yeah, and they got the Superior ones as well.
Mm.
That leader Jetfire. You best beat AA. Good probably is he's going to go very quickly.
Yeah.
Because he's awesome.
I'm definitely picking up that Jetfire.
Yeah.
What I'm looking forward to is the leader Megatron. The tank.
That's not out yet, but yeah.
I know
I know you're going to like because you got the Armada version as well.
The Armada repaint looks nice, but I'm going for the G1
I'm going for the Armada. Hey, look at that, I've got a line in my face.
I've got a shadow across my eyes.
It's actually the camera.
Yeah, it's the
There's so much stuff that I want to get there. It would be silly to mention it all. Hopefully that Mastermind creates some talons there, so I can put at least one arm on my Feral Rex. I'm bringing him with me, so I've got the arm. He'd be stood there holding his great big fucking butter knife.
Yeah.
His spatula, you know.
His paddle.
His paddle. He's going to paddle people, and I want to get a Metroplex, Generations Metroplex. But I don't know where to put him.
I'm toying with getting a Metroplex, but I've got no fucking room for him either.
I've got no room.
I want to get him before he gets too expensive.
Yeah. You can still get him in Toys R Us for 124, but it's the R version which has no speech at all.
That sucks. I want to get the one that
And
says he's the last cool.
And you got the American one that talks and the Japanese one that talks. I did see like the Sandy. It's a Comic-Con version.
SDCC one.
Yeah, but it's Tokyo Comic-Con one.
Oh.
And it's about the same price as the normal Japanese one. I'm thinking I should have bought that. I should buy that.
Yeah, I definitely want to get the if I'm going to get that Metroplex, it's got to have the lines from the game.
Yeah, because it's
awesome.
It's awesome. Yeah. And there's I wouldn't mind to get a Fort Max, but
this has gone really warm.
Again, I've got nowhere to put a Fort Max. See, in the Metroplex at least I can stand him on my desk and have him hold my speakers.
I would have mine sort of behind my telly, sort of peeking over, doing the whole kind of Kilroy thing.
What are you watching?
Metroplex was here.
That shit. I don't like it.
I'm watching porn. I don't watch porn on my telly. Who's been watching porn on my telly?
You're playing GTA 5 then?
I don't know about you, but if given the choice, I'd rather see the nipple. Nipples, not nukes.
I can't see this, but we're actually, because it's Sunday, he's off work, I'm off work, we're all...
Lounge pants.
We're all in the lounge pants. I got my Family Guy ones on, he's got Hulk ones on. I could have wore Transformers ones, but I forgot I'm wearing a Transformers t-shirt, so is he. But then why would you have that? It makes no sense. Dave Mentz. It makes no Dave Mentz.
There you go. Some your Cockney rolling slang.
Yeah, well done. You're in there. Yeah, so it's getting close. I've got a fucking week of work to go with, which is a pain in the ass.
I've only got 2 days, but they're late shifts. And I've
got training, so I got to drive all the way to Birmingham tomorrow, and then come back again.
Is that not what you are?
I'm a leak detection. Actually, I'm a leakage technician. Level 2.
A level 2 leakage technician.
Yeah. Means I can turn valves. I'm not good at it because
it means you can look at water pipes and go, dunno. Might not be able to get the parts until Tuesday.
I don't carry any parts in my van for that kind of stuff. That's what people get me. I find a leak and they go, "Oh, you're going to fix it?" No, I don't fix them. I just find them. Now I've got to book a job in and take a week for a gang to come out and fix it, or 2 days, or the same day. It's stupid. Auto scheduling is crap.
Well, there you go.
My job is about as interesting as a paper bag with nothing in it.
But it pays.
It pays well. Well, it pays well now.
It pays well enough.
It pays well now because I finally got my decent pay rise. So I'll probably be skulking a bit more money out of my.
You what?
Own
up to 18 grand a year now?
18 something grand, yeah. Not the highest I've ever been on, but better than a kick in the teeth.
Indeed, it's enough to pay mortgage.
Pay mortgage and funnel my
and fund your.
Here's a little question I actually want to ask people out there. If you want to answer this one, I might put on the YouTube thing as well. How much money is enough to take to AA?
That is an interesting question.
What do you feel is enough that you can live with to spend on plastic?
I always found I usually took anywhere between 150 200 quid with me at AA, primarily because that's all I could afford. I ran out and I was asking him for bailouts.
Yeah.
This time I've got 3 times that much. 3 times that much? Yeah. 3 times as much.
Yeah, so yeah. So you got 500, but you owe me 80.
Yes. So I'll have about.
And you've got to pay rent as well.
Yeah, but that's coming out of my.
Yeah, you got
my regular pay. So.
I've got about 700 quid, and I'll probably take out a bit more money in account again beforehand. The thing is though, I've got a credit card and they take cards at EA. It's a bad idea. I'm not taking that.
Yet again, you're going to come home with more shit than I am.
Well, I don't know. Actually, yeah, to be fair, because I am going to buy loads of bots I've already got, but designed for customs.
You're basically buying junkers then.
I'm buying junkers and customs.
You still need to find
an MP10.
You still need to find MP9.
Rodimus, so that's it, right? MP9. Yeah, I want an MP9. I want a Rodimus.
I'm slightly annoyed with my Rodimus.
He's missing some light nipples.
The little clear plastic light section on the front of the vehicle mode, the hot rod mode, have fallen off. Well, they both fell off. I lost one. I've still got the other, and I'm annoyed because I can't really transform into hot rod car mode without missing lights, and I'm annoyed.
I'm saying
it's 100.
If I get another one, you can swap the lights over. They're a different colour though, but
yeah,
you can have the lights off my one because I've still got mine. He's in a box, dead, with one arm hanging off. And here's the thing: the gun is still in his hand. It never fell out of his hand, even it fell off the shelf. Like,
are you going to let me have the spare Target Master then?
I don't know. Depends if I get one with it.
I got the Takara version, you see.
I got the Hasbro, which shows you the quality of plastic, then, doesn't it? If my arm I transformed him once, and his arm popped off 2 months later.
You have plastic quality issues. I have glue issues.
I think glue's a bit. You can fix better than the arm thing shredding off and flying away.
But I lost the damn thing. I even when I cleared that fucking shutout where I lost, I don't know where the fuck it's gone.
I think a little wizard took it.
Yeah.
The missile wizard.
The missile wizard. The one that steals all the accessories from your toys. Yeah. You can never
this
find it.
This made me laugh. I've lost my United Lugnuts missile in the course of walking from one room to the other. It disappeared. I found 3 missiles on the floor. I was like, and none of them fit. And they go, who do these belong to? It's like red one. It looks like his, but you put it in, it doesn't go all the way. I think that doesn't fit.
That might be your War for Cybertron Megatron.
No, because that's a clear purple one. That's a clear purple. This is a red one.
Or it might be your animated Megatron.
No, because I haven't got him down. I've got the black one on my shelf.
And that's purple.
And that's a purple one because my other one's in storage. Still.
Is it purple or is it red?
I can't really remember. I think it's a clear purple one again, to be fair. Well, it's the fact is you miss or disappear. I have got a bag full of accessories, all the shit that you don't want to leave on it, like was it my animated Prime's stupid gun that actually squirts water and his stupid axe.
Yeah.
All of my my G1 Predacon swords.
You bought the Fisher Price Leader Prime, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I didn't buy the big one.
No.
I saw him a couple of times in Sainsbury's for like a tenner, and I was still going, that's too much money.
Yeah.
It's like they got the Beast Hunters one now in like the Home Bargains for like 25 quid. And you think, yeah, he's a big Prime, but he's got a pinhead.
You see, if I was going to get, the thing is, I want the Beast Hunters Voyager Prime, but I want the Japanese version with blue windows.
I'm going to go pick one up at AA. Because I've got my
I want to pick up some more Viacons as well.
You can never have enough Viacons.
No, I want to get some of the ones that you've got.
The jet ones.
Yeah.
There are people who watch this who are younger than us.
So.
Quick thing, quick before we go. Anyone who's new to Auto Assembly coming this year and who's worried about age differences and gap, don't worry about it. We're all there for the same thing. Just because you can't enjoy the alcohol doesn't mean you can't join in. Alcohol doesn't make you more popular, doesn't make you smarter, doesn't make you sexier. It just turns you into a blumbering idiot and then gives you the shits in the morning you have too much mead. So I know when to stop on mead.
You have to stop.
After 3 or 4 horns.
You have to stop.
On a Saturday night after.
For the sake of driving home in the morning without a hangover.
That's why we don't go home in the morning. That's why we're not staying till Monday morning, because I've got to drive back Monday morning rather than Monday afternoon.
Yeah.
So I can get some food, I get a nice breakfast in me, some more liquid than alcohol, and cleanse myself, and I can drive back. That's the only problem with it. You, on the other hand, can get blasted.
Yes.
And not go to bed until some stupid hour of the morning as usual.
I crawl out of bed 2 hours later, have my breakfast.
And then go back in the hall and go, I'm buying that! It's shit, I don't care, I'm still drunk.
I'm still drunk,
I'm buying that. That's a small child. I want to buy the small child.
I want that mud flap and skid spring pack.
Because I have a bucket of acid at home.
I'm going to take a poo on them.
That's a waste of a poo.
It is a waste of a poo. But let's face it, I've got the meat shit, so I've got plenty to spare.
That gets right in all the crevices, that does. Right into the gappy teeth.
Yes. I call this the brown wash.
You call them skids for no reason. Mud, shit, skids. Yeah, there you go. See, I want to get a mud flap and skips, and I want to skids, and get a vat of a little tub of clear thingy of acetone or some degrading liquid, and just plop them in and then film it over like half an hour period, and just watch them dissolve. Then I'll post it on YouTube. And I'll say, this is what you really wanted to see inside the stomach of Devastator. You both got pulled in and they just dissolved.
Don't you mean... Oh.
This is in Revenge of the Fallen. This is what you wanted to see.
Yeah.
You wanted to see them go in and dissolve, and then Devastator just converts into his proper form. Because he thinks this is shit.
Yes.
I'm a big vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
Okay, so 1 week to AA. There's a fucking light in my face. Looking forward to it?
Yes.
Yes, we are. Great. Good. It's Auto Assembly soon.
Get in.
Get in! And we see you at AA.